Are you a content creator who is working hard trying to build your YouTube channel up to that point, to that goal of monetization, which we all want to get to? What if I told you that you can monetize your channel before you have to meet those YouTube standards? Everybody knows that you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers to monetize. It's not exactly the case, and I'm going to tell you why. You can use something called Buy Me a Coffee, which you will see right here at the bottom of the screen. Buy Me a Coffee will help you monetize your channel and your content before waiting on YouTube standards. Right after this, I'm going to tell you how. Just hit record. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Ken, your content coach, and once again in this video, I just want to talk for a few minutes about Buy Me a Coffee, an easy way to not only sort of monetize your content and give your supporters a chance to support you, you can also set up some other things like services, newsletters, all kinds of things you can do with it. So what I want to do is kind of walk you through a little bit about Buy Me a Coffee. I'll demonstrate how to set it up, and then I'll leave a link down in the description so that you can go ahead and get started and set yours up today. So again, Buy Me a Coffee, again, this is a way to monetize. So there's so many things you can do with it. It's a quick and easy setup. And once it's set up, you can link it through your website. There's widgets you can use, all kinds of ways to get that information out there so that people know where to find and how to support you. So let's go ahead and look at Buy Me a Coffee. So Buy Me a Coffee is very simple to set up. When you first get to the website, you're going to see kind of what they say here. Buy Me a Coffee is a simple, meaningful way to fund your creative work. Without stitching together a bunch of apps like Patreon, MailChimp, and a donate button, you can accept support memberships and build a direct relationship with your fans. I prefer supporters, but with your fans, and they're going to love it. So it's easy to set up. Like I said, you can use this for so many things. You can set up services through here. Payments are handled directly by Buy Me a Coffee. You can actually take care of the credit card fees for your supporters, which I personally choose to do. That way they don't have to worry about that. And on top of all of that, the only cost to you is 5% of the total donation. So basically for every $100 that you make through Buy Me a Coffee is going to keep 5%. You're going to get 95%. Very great deal, very cheap, easy way for you to make a little bit of money doing what you love, able to support your channel. So as we go through Buy Me a Coffee real quick, you can kind of see here, it's free, takes less than a minute. Basically, all you have to do to start setting this up is you would type in whatever you want to call your page. So in my case, it's buymeacoffee.com/yourcontentcoach. That will be down in the description, but you can call this whatever you want. You could call this My New Channel, and you start my page, and that's all there is to it. So I'm not going to create one because I do have one. So let's take a look at the setup. Now, when you first go to create your page, it's going to bring you to the place to create your profile. And this is where we are now. So as you can see here, I've added my logo. You will have the opportunity to do that also. You just click here, choose your file. It's going to tell you what you need to do. Your full name. I choose Ken the Content Coach, Ken your Content Coach, whatever you want the name. Use your channel name, your name, whatever you want. Put that there. What are you creating? This gives you an opportunity to let your supporters know what you're working on. So I've seen all kinds of creators do, different things. They're creating, content coaching. In my case, it says is helping content creators level up channels and live streams. That's the goal of my channel. And so that's what I want to convey to whoever lands on the page. As you scroll down, you've got a featured image. You have About Me, so you can type in whatever you want here that lets people know something about you, your channel, who you are as a creator. And you can also add all of your websites. So down and below, I've got my website. I have my YouTube channel, my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter, my Facebook, all of that there. Now, one thing that I like, this is called Buy Me a Coffee, but you can actually call this whatever you want. You can replace coffee with anything. So if you would rather have, say it's almost fall, so let's go pumpkin. If I can type, pumpkin spice latte. You can type in almost everything. You can choose pizza, coffee, book, whatever down here. You can customize, and then you can even change the emojis. So anything that's in this database of emojis here, you can pick and go with. Some more options you have, you can choose a theme for your page, so you can choose a color. I like red, so that's what I've gone with. You can display your supporter count. You can have that on or off. Feature memberships, which I'll talk about shortly. And then they also have a Twitter section to share on Twitter. So now your page is set up. That is super easy, super quick to set up. It's ready to go almost. Now, one other thing that you need to do is set up how you receive payments. So what we will do here is go to dashboard, and then we will go to settings. Now, when you go to settings, you see the payment options you have. You have PayPal and you have Stripe. Now, I have both of those enabled. Most of you probably know what PayPal is. You may know what Stripe is also, but just to kind of explain Stripe, Stripe is basically a direct credit card processing service. So if your supporters want to use a credit card, this is how you would set that up. You go through a quick and easy setup process with Stripe, and then it's linked. The good thing about Buy Me a Coffee is that you get your payments almost instantaneous. If it's PayPal, that day or the next day, depending on processing. Stripe, the same thing. You will have the money that has been donated to your channel, you will have that within 24 hours within the next day. So that is Stripe and PayPal. If you have any questions about those, drop those down below. I'd be more than happy to help you with that setup, but that's super simple. You just use your PayPal account, create your Stripe account, and you're ready to go. You can choose your currency. So US dollar, Australian, Canadian, going all the way down through here. These are the options you have: New Zealand, the pound, euro, all kinds of options there. This is where you can choose to cover the credit card fee. So like I've said, I've chosen to do this. I think if supporters are going to donate money to my channel, the least I can do is cover the credit card fee, but that is strictly optional. You can set goals. I don't have a goal set here yet. If you have a goal for setting up a website for your business, for equipment for your live stream, whatever, I mean, possibilities are endless for what you could put there. You can add a goal that'll display on your page so that your supporters will know what kind of goal you're working towards. You can also add tags. So these tags just kind of help Buy Me a Coffee know what your content's about. So you can add up to 5. There's a lot to choose from, kind of tweak that based on your content. You have your page link, so you can copy that. Google Analytics, which I need to set this up with my Google ID. And then you also have a thing where you can indicate if your content is not safe for work, and it's going to kind of give you some guidelines there. So I've got that turned off. My content is all family friendly, so no worries there. You would save that. Now you also have some integrations. You can connect to a Discord. You can enable a stream alert, which I will demonstrate at some point once I start live streams on this channel. I was doing live streams on a previous channel. I have used this before. It's very nice. Basically what this will do, this will be linked into, in my case, Ecamm. And so if somebody donates while you are live streaming, then you'll see an alert pop up thanking them. You've got a WordPress plugin, so you can set this up on your website. This I have set up before. This allows people to donate directly through your website if you have a WordPress site. And then you have a Zapier Connect down here, so you can read about that. You can also choose your notifications that you want. Now, if you go to your dashboard is where you're going to set up different things here. So you can write your post here. One thing that I plan to use this for is a blog or a newsletter for those that join my membership, and I'll show you that here in just a second. When you scroll down, you can see website buttons, so you have all kinds of different things there. It's going to take you back to your settings for that, and some other resources down here. If you go to the members page, this is going to show you the members that you have. I don't have any members yet, but that's something I'm working towards. Extras. This is where you can set up extras, services, things like that for your sites. So for example, one that I have, I will just take you to my page so that you can see it. So let's go to my page. Okay. So one thing that I offer on mine is content creation advice. Now you can set up anything. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Basically though, if you have a supporter or anybody that comes and they would like to partake in a service that you provide, then they can click here. They can sign up for this, and that's all set up. Again, that's all paid through PayPal and Stripe, so you don't have to worry about payments there. Now also on your page, you're going to see the options that you have set up for membership, or if somebody doesn't want to actually be a member, but they just want to support a one-time, then you have the options here. They can buy you 1 coffee, 3, 5, and it'll give you their price there, in that case $25. Okay, so to show you how to set up memberships. Now memberships is a cool way to basically set up extra perks, membership for those that want to support your channel, support your content. So the way that you would set that up, we will go to my account and we will go to members. Okay, now under members, If you don't have membership set up yet, you will see something different. Basically, what you're going to see is the opportunity to set that up. Now, the way that you set this up, we'll go add another level. So let's say you want to call your membership level My Supporters. Okay. Right below that, you set your price. So you can set anything here. If you go 10, you can go 15. And then off to the side, you'll see an option for monthly and yearly. So you can tweak those. Now, I kind of went with the default. They're going to show kind of a discounted price for a yearly membership. I think that's a great thing to do. It gives your supporters an opportunity to save a little bit of money by supporting you long term. So that would be that there. You can set your image here. I'll go back and show you mine. Description, what your membership's going to offer. And this is where you set your rewards. So this is where you would tell people if they join your page, if they become a member, then this is the perks they're going to get. Okay, you can set a welcome note, and then you create and you're all set. So we'll go back to mine. We'll go ahead and leave that. I don't want to save that. And here is my levels. So if I go to edit this, you'll kind of see what I've done. I've set $10 a month, $100 a year, kind of telling them what they're going to get. And again, we've set up unlock exclusive posts and messages, access to blog posts, discount on merchant services, and support me on a monthly basis. I want to take you back to my page and show you what this will look like for them. So if we go back to my page, you will see where that is offered here. Now, here's the cool thing, right? I set up the membership to give them the content creation device cheaper. So $75 normally, $40 for members, which is huge savings. The way that you see that, if you go to extras, you will see that content creation device, and it tells you right here, $40 for members. That is something that you set as part of the extras. So let me show you that. So if we go back to the dashboard and you go to extras, this is where you can set up your extra stuff. So you can book a Zoom. If you have, depending on what type of content you do, you can set up a Zoom to have a one-on-one consult with a client, with a supporter. That's where you'd set that up. A digital download, this would be something where you're going to create something digital for them that they can download. You'll set your price and everything there. Live event ticket, if you do live events, art commission, join Instagram close friends, or you can start from scratch and you can create your own whatever perk you want. So the opportunities for what you can offer your supporters are endless here. You can set up almost anything. Again, it's the same stuff. You go down through here and set up what that is. This is where you set your special price for members. So let's say that I'm going to set this, whatever this would be, we'll set this for $100. When you go down here to special price for members, this is where you set that price. So if you want to get them 50% off for being a member, that is how you set that. So this is one way that you offer perks for people to join your membership. So in a nutshell, that is Buy Me a Coffee. We'll go back to my page, and this is what your supporters, your fans, whatever you want to call them, your subscribers, those that want to come and support you in this way, this is what they would see. In short, that is Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee is a great way to set up a channel, a way for those that want to support you to do so. You don't have to wait for YouTube monetization. Of course, you definitely still want to work for that goal, but you don't have to wait for that. This is an easy and quick way to set up a way for those people that want to support you to be able to do so. So that is it for Buy Me a Coffee. If you have any questions about the setup, anything you'd like to know, make sure you throw a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Buy Me a Coffee. If you're using it, let me know what kind of services you're offering. I'd be curious to know kind of what everybody's using this for. But at the end of the day, this is a great way for you to connect with your supporters. Allow them to support you in a way without you asking, without having to ask. This is something that I put in the description of every one of my videos. It's down there. Or if the services that I provide, they want to do that, that's how I'm choosing to do that right now. It's a great way to give you a platform where you don't have to necessarily build a website, but you can have a platform to advertise your services, what you want to offer, and accept payments directly through that way. So I hope this content brings you some value. If it does, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell right next to it, and click all notifications so that you will know every time a video comes out. Again, I am Ken, your content coach, reminding you to go out, create some killer content, just hit record, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.